I'm Dr. Ann Hallward, and this is Safe Space Radio. 1 out of every 4 Americans has a diagnosable mental illness, and yet we still treat people as if this is something shameful. Our program, Profiles in Mental Health and Courage, highlights the stories of those who found the courage to share their vulnerabilities and help others. Here are some excerpts from that show. It takes courage to recognize when we have a problem, to be open with our struggles, and to ask for help. It takes courage to be vulnerable. If you have ever struggled with feeling depressed or anxious or deeply afraid, you know how much courage it takes to cope. Fear and courage are inextricable. Law professor Ellen Sachs lives with schizophrenia. Her journey has required her to become an expert in facing her own fear.
I went to Yale Law School and had a major public breakdown on the roof of the law school and was hospitalized for 5 months.
Ellen's doctors urged her to drop out of law school, but Ellen refused to lose faith in herself.
I was very traumatized by being mechanically restrained for long periods of time. I went to speak to one of my professors and talked about how degrading and painful it must be to be in restraints. And he said, "Ellen, you don't understand. These people are psychotic. They're different from you and me." Well, that's not true. And it was extremely difficult to accept that I had a mental illness. It's very stigmatized. It's very painful. And the funny thing is, the more that I accepted that I had a mental illness, the less it kind of defined me. Accepting it made it much less front and center.
Psychosis can be frightening to the person who experiences it, requiring enormous courage to keep functioning. But it's also bizarre and frightening to others, in a way that makes it easy for people to stigmatize. Ellen decided to speak out about her experiences. In 2007, she published her autobiography, The Center Cannot Hold.
People warned me that I shouldn't do it, but, I was fearful of stigma. In fact, I've gotten just an outpouring of kindness and support and love and respect.
It takes real courage to come out of hiding and acknowledge having a mental illness. But every time we do, we make it safer for everyone else who struggles. To hear the full show, please go to the link below, Safe Space Radio, Profiles in Mental Health.